Hey guys, so it has been a while. It is October the 10th, Tuesday. It's been about 2 weeks, I guess, since I put anything up. I'm definitely gonna be putting this up. I have filmed a couple clips like last week, but then I just never got to it and it was kind of getting old, so I just kind of scrapped it and figured I would start fresh this week. I am going to cut my vlogs like shorter and just kind of get to the bare minimum of what my day is like, and so not take up a lot of planning or lunch time. So this morning went really great. My Horn-Gillingham group, my 4th and 5th combo class, we are working on suffixes this week, and so we are going over ing and how ing shows progressive tense in a verb. So what they did is we went over what a root word was and what a progressive tense was and what ing means and stuff like that, and how when you add that to a root word it changes the meaning, and not just ing but all suffixes. And so since we're working on suffixes for this week and we'll be revisiting it in a couple weeks, I decided to do my suffix book. I did not make this myself. I might make my own in the future, just so that I can tailor it more to Horn-Gillingham and the scope and sequence of what we do. So the first page is just like the actual root words that we'll try and continue throughout all the suffixes. And then the first one we learned about is ing. So we have what ing means. It shows progressive tense, and then ing with the root words added on there. So tomorrow we're gonna start ER, and so again they're gonna put what ER means and then using those same suffixes or same root words, sorry, at ER. So, and they can see like these are all the same root words, but they all have different meanings because of the suffixes are added on. And then we also made like a little anchoring chart of suffixes, and so I want to put like continue it, you know what I'm saying, and then call it like our suffix chain or something like that. I really want them to go back and like choose like 2 or 3 words and write a sentence in it so that it has more context, but we just didn't get around to it today. So what I'm doing is I need to make copies of this because they're the same root words, and then they didn't have, I'll link it below in the description, but they didn't have ERs, but they do have blank ones, so I printed one off so I can write ER in Sharpie and copy it. So that's what I'm going to do during my lunch. And then for my lunch I'm just having some salad with some steak that I'm cooling off, and this right is just beans, lettuce, and carrots. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm using Shift Shop, and it's a 3-week program, but all of the workouts are only 25 minutes, and it also gives you your meal plan. So the workouts are short and the meal plan is already done, so I kind of want to see what happens in 3 weeks. I figured, why not? So I hope I can keep with it. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'm gonna try and make some copies, and I have an invitation to get ready to send out. So I'll talk to you guys after school. Hey guys, so sorry, just to kind of adjust you a little bit. It is Wednesday at about 3:55. Which is pretty late for me. I did have a SIP meeting or school improvement team meeting, and that lasted until about 3:40. And then I was just talking to a different teacher or another teacher about some stuff. So I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys and tell you what happened today. So I was doing my reading group, my second reading group with my 2nd graders, and the principal walked in while I was like standing on the chair. It was crazy, but I got a grant. Our town, they do grant, it's like the Chamber of Commerce or whatever for our town, and once a month you have like Eat Out for Education, and different companies donates or gets some of that money or whatever from people eating out that one night and gives it toward like grant money for schools in the area, and they gave out 39 grants today in my town, and 8 of those went to my school, and I was one of the chosen ones, and I had $432, I believe it was. So I'm super excited about that, about getting some extra materials into my classroom. I wrote the grant for Horton Gillingham materials, so explode the code, beyond the code, and a comprehension thing. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I will be ordering those soon. So I'm really excited about that. So that's what happened today. With my other Horton Gillingham group, we kind of just continued suffixes. We talked about, here they are, ER. And this time I had them write what it means. So comparative or refers to a person. So they had listener, cooker, fixer, jumper, washer, switcher. And I just kind of presented that with like teacher, how it is someone who teaches, or I'm taller than you, I'm cooler than you, or whatever it may be. And that's how we did it. And then we did corrective reading. And then, my first grade math group, I'm having the hardest time with them, and I think they're just not getting it, so I think I might go to a different strategy. But they have a hard time adding, even within 10. So, and I tried the whole doubles thing, and double plus 1, and it just was not clicking. So tomorrow I have a number line. So I'm gonna try number lines. And I think I'm also going to start introducing touch math. So, and all that means, so this is even great for like older kids or even regular kids. So if you had 4, right? 4, I hope that's not backwards for you guys. But they touch the number 4 times. So if they're doing 6 plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or if you can even do bigger numbers. If they had 8, so that would be 8. So 8, they're doing, I don't know, 9 plus 8, let's say, because you always want to keep the big number in your head. 9 plus 8, so there's 2 ways you could do it, I guess. You could do 9, or what did I say, 9 plus 8, no, yeah, 9 plus 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or they can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I might also introduce that to them, and that's a little bit more multi-sensory for them. The actual pointing or touching of the numbers, but I just kind of wanted to give them, I want it to have more like number sense in it, and for them to really understand the concept of addition. Like, this is a double, but you're only adding 1 more to that double. If it's like 4 plus 5, it's 4 plus 4, which equals 8 plus 1 more. And we worked on it 3 days, and some of them got it, but some of them did not. And the way I view that kind of stuff is, and I might be completely wrong, but this is just my opinion, I need my kids to add. I need my kids to add so they can access other parts of the curriculum in their regular classroom. So if that means touch points and them missing some of it, that's what it is. So you guys can agree or disagree, but how can they add with regrouping if they can't add within 10? So, or how can they multiply them, how to add? So, but I do try and put that number sense. I mean, they understand like this is bigger, this is smaller, and they can do it with manipulatives and stuff like that, but they need to be a little bit more automatic and proficient with it, I guess, with my 1st and 2nd graders. 1st graders, I'm going to give them a little bit of slack because they're in 1st grade. I'm going to go home because, like I said, it is now 4:05, and I have something at school because you guys know I'm finishing my thesis this semester from 6 to 8. So I need to go home. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is my LIPSENSE. It's amazing.